guys, welcome back. I'm going to talk about the hornbeam hedge that I've put in over there. It's become completely apparent that it's dying away. All of the hedging plants that I put in, I think it was 51, are either not growing, or they've started to grow and they're dying off, or the 5 established plants that I bought as in a pot, they've all died off completely. They've gone. I've got some footage to show you of the dying hedge. Yeah, have a look at that, and then I'll have a chat about why I think this is happening. So I thought I'd look at this hedge. This hedge is definitely dying back now. Take a look here. I'm going to apologise for the shadows because the sun's directly behind me. That one there has died back. This one has died back. These two have died back. And this one is starting to die back as well. But more worrying than that is that the other ones are starting to die back as well. Those first 5 I bought in a pot, and they were quite substantial when I bought them. But these were bought as bare roots, these thinner ones. Now these are starting to die back. You can see they're not great. They are all starting to die back. And we have a taller one at the end there that was bought as bare roots. Quite established it was nice and big, but if you look at the ends of it, it is also starting to die back. They're all starting to die, everything. So you can see that the tomato plants that I put in here are not dying back. They're fine, they're really healthy, but the hornbeam plants that I put in are dying back. Now some haven't come into leaf yet. This one is about to come into leaf, but again, you'll see it's going to start dying back when it's in leaf. Oh dear. So the hornbeam hedging that I bought 5 from a garden centre that were in pots, and the others were bare root plants I bought online. When you buy a hornbeam online, you can't buy it in its growing state. You have to buy it when it's dormant. So you can only buy it November, December, January, February, and you don't know if they're going to survive because you don't know if you're buying living or dead plants. So you take a chance. I bought them in November, put them in some temporary pots to keep them alive, and in March they showed some signs of growth. That's why I put them in those raised beds in March, because they were growing. The 5 plants I got from the garden centre were in pots. They were green when I bought them, and this was before Christmas again, and also they went in March as well. Now those 5 I bought from the garden centre were reduced, and it's making me a little bit suspicious as to why they were reduced, because all of them are showing signs of dying. Some haven't yet come into leaf. Whether they're alive whether they are alive or not, I don't know. Some are, some I don't know. But yeah, I'm a little bit suspicious as to why those 5 were reduced. I've looked online as to why these might be failing, and it's because of not enough water, too much water. Really, that's kind of about it. All the fungal infection. When I put them in, I gave them a little bit of water just to make sure the soil was around the roots. I didn't overwater them, and since then I've not watered them at all. But I don't know why they're all dying, unless those 5 from the garden centre that were reduced had a fungal infection, which is now spreading to all of them. That's what I'm a bit suspicious about. Or, given the benefit of the doubt, could it be the soil they're in? Is that too rich? Although the tomato plants in there are loving it. I grew vegetables in that type of soil manure last year. They loved it, they thrived. So, I mean, they're all going to die. 51 plants went in there and they're all dying. I'm going to try and do something about it. The ones that have died the most are the ones that I bought in a pot. So I'm going to cut them right down to ground level. They're not going to survive, so I might as well cut them back and see what happens. But I believe the fungal infection is actually in the roots, actually, not the leaves. But I've got to do something. Some of them I am going to dig out of those raised beds. I'm going to take them out, put them in pots somewhere else, and see if they pick up. Either if there is a fungal infection, they've already got it. So I don't know. I'm going to try and do something. So I'm going to take some out, put them in some pots, put them away from those raised beds, and see if anything happens. One interesting note is that I do have one hornbeam plant that I didn't put over there with the others. It's over this side here. I put it straight into the soil that's in this garden, which is rubbish, and it's on its own. Now that one is surviving. It's not showing any signs of dieback. It's over there, so it's away from the ones that are dying, and it's in some different soil. Yeah, so that's living, that's surviving. But I don't know what that tells me, really. I don't know whether it's surviving because it's away from those with a potential fungal infection, or it's away from those and they're in a different type of soil, and it might be more suited to that soil. But I've got no idea. But I'm going to take some of these out, put them in pots, put them somewhere else, just to see if they do start to grow. But I can't. If they do start to grow, I can't put them back over there with the others because they'll go back to how they were or as they are now. So I'm going to dig a few of these out. Got to do something, haven't I? I mean, but sometime during the year, you're going to see a new fence along there. I'm going to put a fence up. I can't put any more plants in over there. I can't take that risk again. It's if you throw in good money after bad. It's just no shame. But what can you do? So when I mentioned that you buy these and they're dormant, the bare root ones. So this one has come to life. This one is starting to come to life. But what about these? I mean, these alive? That alive? I mean, you just don't know when you buy them. I'll try and snap something off. See, that bends, so that might still be alive, but there's no signs of much on it. But when it comes to these, I think I'm taking them all out. So I'm just taking two out, and these are the roots on them. Hopefully this shows up on here, but what is that white thing on the root? And there's one there. See that there? It's a bit white there as well. And there's some on there. So are these roots affected by something? Are they dying away? Let me show you the soil that's in those raised beds. See what you think. See if you think it's too wet. So I've taken everything out of that last bed, taken them all out, and I've put them in there. That's a temporary measure because I haven't got any pots at the moment. So I've got to get some pots, but I wanted these out of those raised beds as soon as possible. And I've put them somewhere in the shade and we'll see what happens until I get the new pots. Now I am going to have a dig around in here just to see how wet this soil is. Well, it was actually manure, but I've used this stuff before. Let's just see how wet this is down here. You can see moisture in it. Too wet? I don't know. Guys, have a dig around in here. You can see some moisture. You can see the moisture in that. Is that the problem? Actually, the deeper you go, the wetter it is. Is that too wet? Is this the problem? Is this holding the water? As I said, I only watered them once when I put them in. What's that? There's something white there. Is that there? That white stuff there. But I mean, if this soil is too wet, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't, I can't get the water out. Not dripping wet though, it's not dripping, I can't squeeze it out. So guys, I'm going to have to wrap this one up pretty quickly. Now the camera's overheated twice, it's been in the fridge twice. I'm overheating, it's about 30 degrees with this sun on my back, melting away, sweating buckets, which is a phrase. So 8 of those hornbeam that are in that raised bed over there gone into a temporary container, which is over there in the shade. Can't do anything with them for a couple of days, got some things to do. Need to get some pots, put some different soil in those pots than the stuff I used in the raised beds, and we'll see what happens. So all the best, thank you for watching, and we'll see what happens to this hornbeam. All the best, thank you for watching, take care, bye bye.